Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I'm hoping to make this quick, and I'll explain that in a minute. It's part of the vibe, to be honest. I get messages through song stuff when you're butt in, when you're butt out. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, cash app, wtfLisa Tarot. I'm sorry, you guys can't hear this song, so me snapping and doing this makes no sense, but I can hear the song, so I'm like, yeah. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. I'm trying to control myself. wtfLisa eBay. It's random. Reading soap and bath bombs are wtfLisa Etsy. Links are in the description, as are some products. Sometimes I put evil eye bracelets, sometimes candles. You know, it's different. Sometimes it's the same for a while. We'll see. I have Too Good at Goodbyes by Sam Smith in my ear. Now, I haven't heard this song in a while, so I was rocking out. It's a good song. But I have an energy of someone trying to drag out a goodbye, and someone else going, "Would you fucking leave already?" Oh my god, I'll just try to make this brief, and then they talk for 20 fucking minutes, and you're gonna miss your flight, buddy. Get out the fucking door. Okay, bye-bye. Why are you taking so long? Bye-bye. I'm gonna start the song over again in a minute. I just need some coffee. It's early. I'm cold and tired. It's not that early. I forgot I got up early and I went back to bed. Why? It's cold. I was like, fuck this shit. Sorry. You must think that I'm stupid. Yes. You must think that I'm a fool. Yes. Now we've got the checklist. Get the fuck out the door. I just get this energy of somebody just won't fucking leave. And it could either be a person literally not fucking leaving and you have to call security or the police or something. Or it's energetic. There could be an attachment and it's been very difficult. You have to cut cords every fucking day because this thing doesn't get the hint. Or it's one of those deals. You got the narcs that go in and out of your life. And one of them could be trying to come back to be like, hey, I just wanted to get some closure, but they don't want closure. Those people always want to come in, act a damn fool. Now my nose is running out of nowhere. I've had sinus stuff all week, but I was fine all morning until I started this reading. My favorite part is the sinus issues off and on a couple weeks. It starts clearing up, and then it gets windy, and now there's like crap in the air, and now the allergies are acting up. I'm like, damn it. Will you just knock it off? And it is that energy of something staying way too long. You think that I'm heartless. Yes. I know you think that I'm cold. Yes. So get out of here. I'm just getting this energy again of, what are you doing back here? And get the fuck out. And someone just won't want to leave. They just keep, no. Here's all the reasons why I'm going to waste your time. Maybe that's all they're doing. They're just coming back in to waste your time. Whether it's, or an energy is trying to waste your time. But whatever it is, it's like, oh my god, knock it off. Knight of Cups, but Wheel of Fortune. It could be, again, wasting your time. Page of Wands. Sometimes this happens right before a good opportunity. Something good comes in. The ups kind of feel it. So they come in. Seven of Swords and King of Wands. It doesn't really matter, death, what they say, Hangman. The idea is to stagnate and stall you. And some of you kind of pick it up. That's why you're like, 2 of Coins, what are you doing? Knight of Swords, 10 of Swords. Get the fuck out of here. But some of them, Strength, 6 of Cups, Ace of Swords, they still want to keep dragging it out. They want to delay you getting your 10 of Coins, your 10 of Cups. In some cases, for some of you at this point, you know what this is. This has happened so many times that now you're prepared. So you're just either ghosting or you're just kicking him out immediately because you're like, fuck this shit. Any delays, obstacles, things thrown at you, you're doing your best to fight it the best that you can. For me, an example has been my sinuses. I get sick once a fucking year. And it usually doesn't last very long, and then I'm fine. This, however, has been dragging on for a few weeks, and I'm not used to this. I'm still not that bad. I do have a few days where, it's a little worse than others, but for the most part, I'm still fine. I'm still trucking on. And I know it'll end. And for me, a weird thing that happens when I get low-level attacks and the person who threw them out, either them or people around them, or all, get hit back tenfold. So if I have a cold, someone's gonna get really fucking sick. If my car breaks down because of shit they threw out, their car explodes, or they get in a bad accident and they have to, you know what I mean? That's what it always happens. One of my karmics, I've mentioned one accident before, but I don't mention this one much. I break free, Ariana Grande and Zed. As I said, get the fuck out. However, in my example from my past, another example that I rarely talk about is I had to drive from California to Vegas. My mom she lived out there. I was out there for a few months during the COVID shutdown to take care of her. She was given a terminal cancer diagnosis, put on hospice. So I went out there to help her come out here to a facility and then clean up her house and take care of her stuff. And that's what I did. So I was driving home, car full of her shit, and it was snowy and the roads were bad. And I was talking to my karmic off and on. And the funny thing is, at that point, I didn't want to be talking to him, but he was slowly confessing shit to me over the course of a couple months. And as much as I didn't want to hear it or talk to him, I had to hear the truth. And he was always out of his mind, and he had no idea he was confessing shit. It was crazy. Anyway, I had to drive, and the roads were icy. I wasn't very experienced with driving in snow, and I was really nervous. And when I stopped at one point, and he had texted me, so I responded, and I was like, oh, I'm nervous, the roads are icy. And he kept mentioning, I forgot what he said. I don't have the text anymore either. About accidents, and he had mentioned the other night before I even left, he hoped I got in an accident, and I was like, what? And he's like, I'm just joking, but he wasn't. Anyway, weird enough, I think I stopped right outside Susanville, because I decided to drive through, there were fires, so I couldn't take the route through, like, California and Barstow and stuff. I had to go the other way because of the fires. And there was snow over here, and I was like, oh, fuck. But I made it fine. Weirdly, after that text, I'm driving, and I was by myself for a long stretch. I left early in the morning. 2 SUVs, one in front of me and one behind me. The whole way through a very icy patch, all the way till the snow was gone. It was like the black SUV in front of me was clearing the snow off. So it wasn't, or the ice or whatever, so it wasn't bad, actually. And the other one, I don't know, it was probably just a coincidence, but I was like, I feel like I got my own escort here. I was happy with it. I felt so much safer with those. It was the weirdest feeling, and I remember thinking when I was driving, like, why do I feel like these are my buddies? I don't know these people. And this is right before I knew I could read tarot and stuff. Anyway, so then I make it to Reno, and from there on, it was sunshine, it was fine. And he was so pissed. How are you still alive? And I'm like, what the fuck? And then later on, I get home, and a few days later, he tells me he got in a car accident. Someone hit his car. And he had to get a new car, and he was pissed. And I was like, that's so weird, because you just told me you wished I had a car accident. And then I had a little bit of icy conditions, but no danger at all. And I just think again, all right, who's getting sick now because I have this weird cold that keeps lingering. And I have this energy again of someone keeps trying to do shit on some of you, the collective, but it doesn't quite stick, or it doesn't hit the way they think, and then it bounces back to them. This is the part where I break free. Some of them keep losing my religion, REM. Keep trying to reattach cords. Maybe in the past one thing was successful, but the rest has failed in some. They keep trying and trying. Well, at some point, it just sputters out and blows up in your face. This is blowing up in your face vibes. Not something physically blowing up in your face now. Just, whatever they sent out, whatever they dish out is how it'll be hit back. Life is bigger. It's bigger than you, and you are not me. The links I would go to, the distance in your eyes. You did too much. They keep doing too much for no reason. Now it's really going to have even worse consequences. These are wily ass coyote energies, whether it's people or actual energies. That's me in the corner. Lost causes. They're about to be split, cut off for good. Now, there will always be new ones trying to attach, but once you know, and they're easier to fight off. It's just those old pesky ones that never fucking learn. 7 of Cups, 3 of Swords. You're going to see a variety of people, lovers, having the worst karma, and you'll also see them leaving your life in some way, or you'll just have a disagreement all of a sudden. There's a reason. With this lover's energy, I don't get Gemini, I don't get even Bao Chickawawa vibes. I get groups, different people, different things. You'll find out later there'll be a reason. In some cases, they're about to have heavy karma hit. You don't want any part of that. It has nothing to do with you. But sometimes what happens to one person does affect many. You don't want to be a part of that effect. Every whisper, every waking hour, I'm choosing my confession. And some of you have been called to the spiritual path, even if you weren't before. And it's just now it's like you're a different person. You don't mesh with this shit. You have chosen the spiritual path over the bullshit with this Chariot and 8 of Coins. And it's a little rough at start. It's a rough path, but it's the right path. Consider this. Some of you will be so glad. Consider this that you said hell no and left that shit. Because what happens to them will not be good. The energies that have been plaguing you will have to leave as well. Why? Because you've chosen a higher path. 5 of Wands, Moon, and it might be rough now, but Page of Coins, it will be worth it in the end. With this Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Coins, it will be worth it in the end. Much more worth it, 5 of Cups, than what they're dealing with or the bad energies. It might be hard now. They try to make it hard, but long term, no. In some cases, I heard you'll still be alive. Some of these people won't. Some of these parasites won't even. I think some cases, I can't say that. Just Knight of Cups. Keep the faith. Keep strong. And stay away from these things. Keep doing the cord cuttings for the energy.